Welcome to this lesson on Archimedes' Principle. Today, we'll explore one of the most fundamental concepts in fluid mechanics, understanding buoyant force and why objects float in fluids. This principle, discovered over 2,000 years ago, still helps us understand everything from how ships stay afloat to why we feel lighter when swimming in a pool. Let's start with the basics. Buoyant force is the upward force exerted by a fluid on any object immersed in it. Whether you place an object completely underwater or just partially submerge it, the fluid pushes upward against it. This upward push is what we call the buoyant force, and it's always present whenever an object is in contact with a fluid, whether that fluid is water, oil, or even air. Now, here's the brilliant insight that Archimedes discovered. An object immersed in a fluid experiences a buoyant force equal to the weight of the fluid displaced by the object. In simpler terms, when you put something in water, it pushes water out of the way. The weight of that pushed away water is exactly equal to the upward force the water exerts on the object. This is the essence of Archimedes' principle. But why does this upward force exist in the first place? The answer lies in how pressure works in fluids. Pressure increases with depth in a fluid. This means the bottom of any submerged object experiences higher pressure than the top. Since pressure pushes in all directions, the greater pressure at the bottom pushes up more strongly than the lower pressure at the top pushes down. This difference creates a net upward force, which is the buoyant force. We can express the buoyant force mathematically using a simple formula. F sub b equals rho vg here. F sub b represents the buoyant force. Rho, the Greek letter, represents the density of the fluid. V is the volume of fluid displaced by the object. And g is the gravitational acceleration. This formula tells us that the buoyant force depends on three things: how dense the fluid is, how much fluid is pushed aside, and the strength of gravity. Based on the relationship between buoyant force and an object's weight, there are three possible outcomes. First, floating. When the buoyant force equals the object's weight, the object floats at the surface. Second, sinking. When the buoyant force is less than the object's weight, gravity wins and the object sinks. Third, neutral buoyancy. When the buoyant force exactly equals the weight while the object is submerged, it neither rises nor sinks, remaining suspended at that depth. Archimedes' principle isn't just theoretical, it's everywhere in the real world. Ships and boats are designed to displace water equal to their weight, allowing them to float despite being made of dense materials like steel. Hot air balloons rise because they displace denser, cooler air. Submarines control their depth by adjusting their buoyancy using ballast tanks. Even when you're swimming, you experience buoyancy as your body displaces water and feels lighter. Let's summarize what we've learned. First, the buoyant force equals the weight of displaced fluid, as stated by Archimedes' principle. Second, this force is caused by the pressure difference in fluids, with greater pressure at the bottom creating an upward push. Finally, this principle explains floating, sinking, and neutral buoyancy, helping us understand why objects behave the way they do in fluids. Understanding Archimedes' principle gives us insight into countless phenomena in our daily lives and is fundamental to engineering and physics.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.